Jesus. Hello and welcome back to another video, and today is Friday, so you know what that means. It's Guilty Gear Day, and you don't know what that means. It means that it's actually Guilty Gear Strive Day. So I found out that I've missed a song from Guilty Gear Strive, so we're going back and finishing it finally today, and we're doing the song called Talk About You. So I didn't realise I missed this. I've actually been away. I haven't really seen much on my YouTube comments of recently, because I've been away doing, you know, real life stuff. And then I come back and I find out I've missed a song, Talk About You. And it's, oh no, okay, so we'll do that right now. So we're going to get into Talk About You. So apologies if you've commented on the past couple of videos. I had to do some in advance while I was away. But we're getting back to it now. Okay, so what we do is, if you're new here, is we're going to react to the whole song all the way through and stop and start. Sorry, we're going to react to the whole thing all the way through without stopping and starting. And I'll write some notes in the initial playthrough, and then we'll stop and we'll talk about it a bit, and then we'll play through it again, and then we'll stop and start. But before we do that, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. And please do leave a comment on what other songs you'd like to hear, and also leave comments if I miss stuff as well, because I'll make sure I get it sorted when I can do. So thank you to everyone who commented that before, because I just completely passed me by. But never mind, we're getting into it now. So this is the story ending theme from Guilty Gear Strive. So this should be quite intriguing of how this will be, because I assume it will be a bit more of a general theme, because it's not going to be for one particular character. So I'm not sure how that will sound. But I'm assuming because it's an ending, a finale, it will probably end up being quite epic at certain points in the song. So let's get into it then. Let's not waste any more time, and let's react to Talk About You, the story ending theme from Guilty Gear Strive, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Your head touching me. What do you want to know? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your eyes reflecting me. What do you wish for? 'Cause I want to know you. So let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Your arms holding me. What have you lost? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your voice comes to me like crystal clear water. I never want to forget you.
Jesus. There we go. Man, how many times can I say I think that's my favourite one so far? Because, I mean, I'll probably have to listen to them again to actually get the actual accurate what my favourite one is. But that had everything. Had everything. What a proper hardcore rock, emotional ballad. It was amazing. Amazing. I loved it. I loved it. What a beautiful song as well. Proper, like, high emotion, high drama, like really good singing in it as well. And we'll talk about that in particular, but I really enjoyed that. Maybe you could tell I didn't really write a lot because I was just enjoying the song so much. Really, really nice. Really, really liked it. Really did. Much like all of the other songs from Strive. I really, really, really liked it. So, let's go back again and do what we do and play it again, and we'll stop and start. And to be honest, I don't really want to stop because I like listening to it. I just want to listen to it. But that's not why we're here. So let's do another playthrough and we'll talk about a few things that I really liked.
Your head touching me. What do you want to know?
It's just really nice to begin with this really nice, like, soft vocal to it. And I really like how the guitar, these chords, is just letting them, you can hear each individual string being plucked. And it's just letting them ring out. And it's not like a constant rhythm. It's just the chord strum all the way through. And then the change to the next one, next one, next one. Really kind of giving you that kind of bare bones kind of feel. But that's kind of nice for where the song starts.
It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your eyes reflecting me. What do you wish for? 'Cause I want to know you. So let's talk about you.
It really reminds me of how the vocal is and kind of the riffs that he's doing, and the chord structure really reminds me of Muse, which is a very famous band, Muse. If you have to go back and listen to Black Holes and stuff like that album to kind of get like that. It still really reminds me of that era of Muse. Now, Muse are a heavily influenced band from Queen, so maybe it's a bit of a crossover because I know the Guilty Gear guys love Queen. So maybe it's just that rock opera kind of blend that we're getting at the start here. But his voice is it sounds really, really good in this song. I think this is one of the songs that really suits his vocal a lot in terms of the range and the style, and where it kind of sits in his voice. I think it's kind of one of the best ones that I've heard vocally from him in terms of technique, because his voice sounds, although it's soft, it sounds so full, and it's not breathy or airy, but he's still got that control and sustain on it. And it really is kind of starting to build that absolutely enormous blasting crescendo we got, which we'll talk about when we get there. But let's carry on.
Let's talk about you.
Particularly that kind of high note into the falsetto, and that was more of a mix. It wasn't pure falsetto, but that's definitely a very, very, very music kind of thing, which personally I really love.
Your arms holding me, what have you lost? It's just beautiful, it's just beautiful. Your voice.
I also like how he properly pronounces beautiful. It's not, you know, it's not beautiful, it's beautiful. Doing the full enunciation of it, it's beautiful, and it's kind of gives it a bit more of a kind of childlike way of saying it, to properly enunciate it with the with enunciating the syllables in it is quite, you know, you would expect a lot of people crooning over this to not do that, and I quite like how it really makes it kind of stand out and be a bit more poignant, which is you know, it's probably the most important word in this song, to be fair, you know. But anyway,
Comes to me like crystal clear water. I never want to forget you.
and before we get into it, I just want to talk about, you know, the underneath. The guitar is really, really nice again, and it's just nice kind of flutes and wind instruments just holding the sustain. It's just giving that nice, really gentle kind of beginning into the song. It's really beautiful. Oh, jeez. So to have that kind of synth little section, and then you're just flowing with the R and the harmonies and the everything's in. It's a straight big drop in, incredibly huge sound, operatic, dramatic. It's everything that we, you know, Guilty Gear does well, and it's just a great way to throw us into it. Really, really great. So that's the sort of falsetto stuff that reminds me of Muse. But everything about that, I mean, it's hard to pinpoint stuff because I'm enjoying the song so much. I just, yeah. But the guitar underneath, the lead guitar underneath is really, really nice. And I'm enjoying that when it kind of all goes onto the U, we've got that bit more rocky, bit more dramatic in that sense. And his voice sounds so good as well. I think this this song sits really nicely in his range and his register, and it's really emotional. You can really hear the performance through the recording, which is, you know, really, really, really nice.
Talk about you. Your smile's one of a kind.
Even there, now we've kind of got the piano building up, we've kind of got a mix of how the song, you know, the classical natures of the song, and we're getting into that kind of ballad now. But I like how we're getting a bit of grit on that voice as well, which we know that from the other tracks that we've heard is there. And again, the real kind of intent with the riffs and the "Make me smile," or whatever he did. Just like really powerful, really, really powerful.
It's just beautiful. At long last, figured it out. I live inside of you. The world
I love that. The kind of taking away, very, very like, obviously a palm muted guitar, but it cuts through really, really like finely. Obviously, it's building us up to where we're going now.
Where I can be. In the midst of the time, I hope if I could only stop one thing, I want to burn all of you in my heart. So let's talk about you, talk about you.
Oh, okay. So I let that play for a bit, but it's struggle for words sometimes, and clearly on this one I am. A guitar solo straight out of the Brian May Handbook of Guitar, proper Queen solo that, bit more in terms of tonally, more metal alternative in that sense, but beautiful solo, really kind of suits the high rock opera that we're kind of having at the moment. And again, like, I know this is it's a story ending theme, so it's the end, and it really, like, a lot of Guilty Gear songs feel like that, and I've said this so many times before, the finale of a Broadway show, and this is, definitely you can tell it's a finale because it's so huge and the emotion is there in the performance. But let's carry on.
In these fading feelings, I believe if you can find one thing to hold on to.
I really like the lead guitar under this as well, what it's doing. It's not just, it could just be playing chords, but it's doing this nice little thing underneath, which I think really, really adds to, the mix, and also kind of makes it sound a lot more interesting, and also kind of gives us that callback to, the kind of alternate rock, metal style of music that we've gotten with the soundtrack before.
The world is right beside you. The world inside a little you is spreading endlessly. Your feet start to walk. What are you looking at? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful.
What a beautiful end. I didn't even mean to say that word. But it really is a beautiful end to it, and to have that kind of pull off back to kind of where the song started, was really low down and stuff, and to have it end on the beautiful, and then to have that kind of little, solo musical outro does feel like that we're kind of getting the last shot of the story before it fades out and the credits roll or something like that, or the curtain closes and the audience start clapping, that kind of it feels like, the end of a journey, which it obviously has been written to represent, and I think he does it perfectly well. So let me know what you thought of Talk About You in the comment section below, and let me know what other songs we should be doing next, and let me know if I've missed anything else, because I'll make sure to do that next, if I have done. But as I said in the last video, thank you for joining me on the Guilty Gear Strive adventures. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait for them to release more fighters and more themes, because they're always fantastic and exciting to listen to. If you enjoyed the video, please do like it and subscribe to the channel as well. And having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Your head touching me. What do you want to know. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your eyes reflect in me. What do you wish for?